Hello folks, it's Mrs. Shelp. I'm going to show you how to use a syringe, one of these, to measure water. So to do that, we're going to take the tip of the syringe here and we're going to completely submerge it under the water. And then we're going to take our plunger and we're going to pull the plunger out. You can see that we are drawing some of the blue water up into the syringe. So we're going to keep pulling up until it stops. Now on this particular syringe, there is a little metal dot here that keeps the syringe from pulling further than that. So we should have where it stops at the 50 milliliter mark. Now you may notice that there are some bubbles in here. And if there are bubbles in here, then we don't have a full 50. So what we're going to do is we're going to get those bubbles to move up to the top by turning this vertically. And we're going to knock any bubbles left at the bottom by flicking the tube a little bit. And now all of the bubbles are up here at the top. You can see the bubble right there. Now we're going to have to be very careful because we want to squeeze that bubble out. But if we're not super careful, then that bubble is going to end up squeezing and then more of the water is going to come out. So we're going to have our water container here. We're going to very gently, using just a little bit of pressure, make sure that bubble is up at the top. We're going to very gently squeeze it. Very gently. You can see a little drop of water come out. Now it's just bubbles. Gently, gently. You can see the bubble getting smaller and smaller. Super gently. At this point, you can see there's a little bubble there, but liquid at the tip. So we squeeze just a little bit more, and now it is full of blue water. Then we submerge it fully back in the water again and pull back on the plunger. It only went back a little bit, but now the entire syringe is completely full of water with no extra bubbles. So this is how you use a syringe to fill it up. We've got 50 milliliters here, and then you simply squeeze out to the amount that you need. So if you are measuring to 30 milliliters, then you squeeze out into your water cup until your black plunger is at the 30 milliliter mark. So let's do that. We're going to squeeze a little bit out. You can see the water's coming out here. Gently, slowly. We're at the 40 mark there. Gently some more. And at the 35. Gently some more. Until we reach the 30 mark. So you can go in those increments. Now, let's say you have to do, say 35 or 34. Well, then you're going to have to count these little black lines to find where you need to be. It looks like 34 is down here. So I'm going to draw up a little more water and squeeze out until I reach that 34 mark. And now I have 34 milliliters of water in this tube. So this is how you use a syringe to measure water.